Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Allen.
Tipped up into the air. It is picked off. It is picked off by Miles Jack into the end zone. Touchdown.
What a catch! Oh, wow! Velcroed by Cole.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. What a play that was. It's going to be a safety.
The mayor of Jacksonville, Calais Campbell.
We in here, Duval, baby.
Let's go!
On the line of scrimmage, D-line.
Come on! Come on!
They can't beat us, we communicate now.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, bro.
This is Jags Wired. Brought to you in part by TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform. And by Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good.
It is my pleasure to introduce our quarterback, Nick Foles.
The Jaguars didn't take 2018 sitting down. 5-11 didn't meet Tom Coughlin's standard of winning. The very day the 2019 season opened for business, the Jaguars swung for the fences and added the most accomplished free agent in their history. Hi everybody, I'm Bryan Sexton. Welcome to the first Jags Wired of a new season. There was an intense focus on Nick Foles as training camp opened last week. The Super Bowl MVP is expected to bring his championship credentials to Jacksonville to help bring the Jaguars their own Lombardi trophy. From the moment he walked in the door, it was apparent why the Jaguars wanted him to be their quarterback. He's all about team, as you'll see and hear in this week's Southern Four Dealers Sounds of the Game.
What they are looking for at that quarterback position is consistency.
They're cautiously optimistic this will get done and that it will get done quickly.
A confident quarterback can send a peace of mind to the front office and the fan base.
Nick Foles is expected to sign with the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm told.
And a team that, listen, had Super Bowl talent the last couple of years.
Him being with John DFilippo and knowing the offensive system, so I think it's a perfect fit for these guys.
Howdy, howdy. How you doing? Excited to be here. Thrilled. So how did it say? Duval? Is that how you say it? Duval. Duval. Oh man. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, we got started with the physical this morning, and then, clean bill of health, came in and just signed the contract, so I'm officially a Jacksonville Jaguar, and I'm super excited about it. How you doing? Good to see you too.
How you doing, Nick?
Doing great.
Good.
Doing great.
Good.
Just getting to meet everyone. And
great.
There he is.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Cliff. Doing great. Yeah, I'm doing awesome. Is this your office?
This is my office.
You got a lot of room.
It is my pleasure to introduce our quarterback, Nick Foles.
I'm really excited to be here. My heart's pounding in my chest just to be a part of Jacksonville and be a part of this community. When I step on the field, I want my teammates to know this is who I am. I'm not this way on the field and then I leave the stadium or I leave the facility and I'm one way. This is who I am as a person. And it's those ups and downs through football, through life that have made me, equipped to handle this. And, it begins. This is a new challenge for me. And this is something that I look forward to because it is a challenge. It takes faith. And that's how you can win in games is like the belief. The defense believes in the offense believes in the defense, and the special teams holds everything together. And that's why I love this game is because it literally takes every single person every single day.
Foles obviously can't transform the offense all by himself, and he won't have to. His coach during the Eagles' Super Bowl run is now the Jaguars' offensive coordinator, and he knows exactly how the Jaguars are going to get the job done in 2019. Ashlyn Sullivan sits down with John DFilippo to get an insider's view.
Breaking down film with Jaguars' new offensive coordinator, John DFilippo. You are no longer the new guy in the building.
No.
The new guy, Nick Foles. That connection, you being the Eagles quarterback coach during the Super Bowl run with Nick, that connection, how big of a deal is that?
I think it's big. I do. I think whenever you have the quarterback that understands what the coordinator's thinking and they're on the same page and have been on the same page, at another stop and had success, I think that's huge, and I think Nick's going to do a great job of not only being a bridge for the players, but also the coaches in terms of what we're trying to accomplish.
All right, let's go into this film. We have conference championship against the Vikings.
This is a fun game in a lot of ways. So, Nick is such a veteran-savvy guy, okay, because and you need a lot of experience when you get down here in the red zone, okay? So a guy that knows how to throw accurately, throw on time, okay, into spots. When we talk to our quarterbacks all the time about red zone football, we always talk about the back of the end zone's the least defended part of the field, and we want the ball face mask or higher, okay? So what we try to do is we try to give the quarterback as much information pre-snap as we can. What we're doing here is we're sending Alshon Jeffrey, okay, in motion, and Nick recognizes right now, being the veteran that he is, that no one goes with Alshon, so we know it's zone coverage. So the Vikings wanted to play what we call a single safety middle zone coverage, where we know we wanted to attack the right center field and left center part of the field, and Nick knew that going into the game. So to the naked eye, this doesn't look like a big deal, but when I show it to you from the tight copy, it's just a savvy veteran move. Watch Nick's eyes, how we call steer the defender out of center field. He just steers and holds 41 right here with his eyes, just to give him enough room right now where he has a decision to make, whether he's going to bang that thing right now on Zach Ertz or throw that face mask or higher like we always talk about to Alshon Jeffrey in the back of the end zone. So average fan, they're not going to notice what we call steering the defender or holding the defender, where you do that with your eyes and your shoulders while still keeping your lower body, okay, being able to throw that ball to right center field. And it's just a crafty, veteran savvy move that he has.
So let's go. Household name, Philly Special.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah, Philly Special. These guys did a great job executing the play. And part of playing quarterback and being a savvy veteran is being a little bit of an actor. Be an actor with your voice. Be an actor with your cadence. A guy like Nick that understands kind of what we call, the tricks of the trade, okay? As you can see, he's being an actor here, making like he's walking up like he's checking the play.
Yep.
That's our signal right there when we were trying to, what we call kill a play, is change a play at the line of scrimmage, comes to a stop, and again, just a savvy veteran, just standing up straight and just acting like, he has no idea what's going on, allows him now to slip out past the linebacker and out into the flat. And again, the guys did a great job of executing it. And when you have confidence in your veteran players and your confidence in your guys, and they're good on the big stage, and hey, let them roll, let them go. And like I said, this was you got to say this is probably one of the best plays in Super Bowl history.
Coming up on Jags Wired.
Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo!
This offseason, the focus was on improvement, and that started on the field during OTAs and minicamp. Coming up, right along with the coaching staff in Mic'd Up.
Feels like home.
After the break, a new home for a new rookie. Hang out with first-round pick Josh Allen on his first day in Duval. All that and more straight ahead on Jags Wired.
Get 17.5 sacks for us next year.
Get it. Yes, sir. I could do Jacksonville, ain't it? I got you.
Jacksonville, right? We're going to keep that name going?
Hey, let's get it. I'm glad to be a Jag.
The Jaguars didn't think the electrifying pass rusher would be available to them when they made their first-round selection in April's NFL Draft. But there he was. Added fuel for a defense that plans on being better than ever. We're back on Jags Wired. The Jaguars certainly didn't need another pass-rushing defensive end in April. At least it wasn't the most pressing concern. No one would have blamed them had they gone with a tight end from Iowa or the offensive tackle from Washington State. But Allen is too good a player, and his presence gives the defense what it needs to return to Saxonville this fall. See for yourself in this week's Closer Look, brought to you by Baptist Health.
With the 7th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Allen, defensive end, Kentucky.
That's a smart pick. Take the best player available. I think this is great value where they found him. I thought the third best player in the draft.
Oh, feels like home. Oh man, this is it. Yeah. Good to see you. Yes, sir. We talked about it for a while, man.
Hey, man, how you doing? Congratulations.
I appreciate
that was a great
man.
conversation. We said, it's not going to happen, right?
I know.
We said, you ain't going to ever make it to us number 7. Huh? That's exactly right. Congratulations.
No, it's been a whirlwind, so kind of enjoy it while you can. And back to work.
Man, I'm ready.
In a couple weeks.
I'm ready. There he is. Yes, sir.
Cleans up nice. What's up, big bro? Dreams coming true, man.
Man, tell me about it. I'm excited.
I was surprised, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm a fan and I follow everything, you know, and there's no chance you're dropping, you know, in my mind. You know, it's like, okay, you're going to 7 for us, right on that. Let's go ahead and do it there. Why not?
You want to talk? He's the reason why I play so hard, and he's the reason why I go to work every day. You know, I'm about to be a part of an organization that loves what I do. You know what I mean? I came in the airport, like I told y'all, it said Jacksonville. You know, if y'all call that, y'all need to get Sax, and I feel like I'm the best I did it this year. Plus, the defense here is crazy. You know what I mean? They have swag, they have veterans, they have young talent, and I'm willing to be a part of that and make my peers better. I'm glad they took a chance on me, and I'm ready to get to work.
You may have heard it's the 25th season of Jaguars football. And to celebrate, we've named the 25 best players in team history. We've unveiled that list over the summer. You can check out the entire list on Jaguars.com. We're up to number 2, and it goes to a guy who's responsible for some of the biggest and best moments in franchise history. You could probably make the case he's worthy of being number 1. Here's Fred Taylor.
The Jaguars All 25, presented by Sharpie.
Number 2, Fred Taylor.
When you put on his best moments, he does things that no other backs in his era could do.
Fred Taylor hit the backfield, spins out, now runs to the right. He's free at the 30, 25, Taylor's feet, 20, there he goes, 15, 10, 5. Fred Taylor, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown!
Fred Taylor played in Jacksonville for 11 seasons and is the franchise's all-time leading rusher with over 11,000 yards. His unique skills and running style are what set him apart from the rest of the NFL.
Fred Taylor, he had pizzazz. He's a running back that had pizzazz. You look at his highlights and you go, whoa.
I mean, the things he could do, the ability to cut, the ability to make people miss, the ability to run away from people. I mean, he went 90 yards in a playoff game. I mean, it was unbelievable. He ran away from the entire team.
Taylor going outside, he's at the 10, breaks a tackle, looking for room inside at the 15, outside, there he goes, it's a foot race, Taylor's gone, he's at the 40, he's at the 50, he's at the 40, he's at the 30, Taylor to the 20, Taylor 10, 5, touchdown, Jacksonville, 90 yards!
He could slash, he could run you over, he could run by you, and I think early in his career, that was the thing. You got him in the open field, and you know, he could just be gone.
By week 3 of his rookie season, we were all wondering if Fred Taylor was a bust. Couldn't crack into the starting lineup. And then against Baltimore, James Stewart tears his ACL on the Jaguars sideline, and in goes Fred. First play, 52-yard touchdown. Takes the snap, toss, sweep left. There goes Fred Taylor. He's across the 50, coming back, breaking tackles, 45. There goes Taylor, 40. He's free at the 30. He's at the 20. Fred Taylor, 10,
45, touchdown Jacksonville. 52 yards, and Fred Taylor makes a statement.
Taylor is 17th on the career rushing list and 28th in yards per carry average. He also has a highlight reel of spectacular plays. Freddie T was named a Pro Bowler just once and played in one of the best running back eras in NFL history. Nationally, he is often forgotten.
Fred Taylor, to me, is one of the all-time great runners and doesn't ever get the due he deserves, not even close.
But if you take his body of work over the 9 years he played here, to me, he's absolutely a Hall of Famer.
Taylor's legacy in Jacksonville was cemented in 2012 when he was inducted into the pride of the Jaguars. We'll have to wait to see if Taylor is someday fitted for a gold jacket as a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Hey, man, I'm glad we got the win, first of all. I'm glad we got the win. Hey, but along the way, man, it's been a hell of a ride. It don't stop here, though. Y'all know that. But I'm glad this over with. Let's go play some ball, man. Let's get in this postseason, kick some.
Fred Taylor is the second best Jaguar of all time.
Here we go, base. I love it. There you go. That's what we're looking for right there.
In the NFL, the offseason is short, and the coaches were ready to go to work. Listen in during OTA practices. That's next. The weight room was quiet for a few months, but in April, it exploded with activity as the players returned, ready to get back to football. Welcome back to Jags Wired. I'm Bryan Sexton. In May, the guys took their efforts from the weight room to the practice field. And it wasn't long before the coaches were there as well. It's just practice, but listening to them, it sounded more like the regular season than an off-season workout. Listen and decide for yourself as the coaches took turns wearing a microphone during OTAs. It's this week's Mic'd Up.
Finish. Turn a 6-yard gain into a 40-yard gain. You're learning how to practice. You're learning how to practice, baby. You're learning how to practice.
The hell you need your watch on out here for?
I left it on accident.
You want me to put it in my pocket? So you don't break it? Hey, see the sticks now. See the sticks.
Hey, warm them things up now, cause we running today now.
Good. Hey, Nick, just know the route always precedes the protection.
Here we go, base. I love it. There you go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there.
Run through the ball. Let's go. Going back. Let's go. Turn and go. Down the side. There you go. Come out running. There you go.
There we go. Hey, spray fade. Nice job. Give it to him. Oh, trust the green grass. Don't get a lot of those guys. Got to connect on those now, man.
Boom. Go get it. Boom. There you go. Boom. There you go. Boom. Easy. Boom.
Bigger steps, T. Come on. You got the deep cross, DJ. It don't matter. We still get a completion. We told you where we was going. Jog back.
Good. Pump and go. Cover. Hey, Tanner. Pump it, right? Get him to move and then go. You know what I'm saying? Give it to him. Throw it. Yes. That a baby.
That's right, long foul ball. Hell yeah. There you go. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo!
But that was a good job staying there and pushing all the way there, then going over the top of him. Hey, now you got to play football. He caught it. Go play football with your paw. You're tired. Do it when you're tired. Still be a perfectionist when you're tired. Get some jogging in on the weekend and Monday so you can be ready to come out here Tuesday, all right? Because if you don't, it only takes 3 days to get out of shape. Take 3 days, the track man said. So let's go. If any of y'all ran track. Any of y'all ran track?
Hell yeah.
All right. Wide out, slide out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wide out. Woo.
When we return to Jags Wired, training camp is underway, and we'll take you on the field next on Jags Wired.
Show him something. Good job.
The Foles frenzy overshadowed every other story this spring. But if Foles is what the Jaguars expect him to be, then Leonard Fournette has a chance to be what the Jaguars expect him to be, a star. Welcome back to Jags Wired. The Jaguars laid out their plans in January and then carefully executed them, from free agency to the NFL draft to the offseason workouts and the OTAs. Now it's time to pick up all the new pieces they've gathered and put them together with what remains. And if it works out, the puzzle might resemble a Lombardi trophy. At least that's the plan. Our next show will be on August 14th when we take a deeper dive into training camp. But for now, we'll give you a taste of camp. We leave with some of the sights and sounds of the first few days of training camp 2019. Good night, everybody.